was talk for a hot minute of people saying they wanted you to fight Jacare instead when Yoel Romero dropped out. Did you actually get a call about that?
Right, I want to make this very, very clear, and I actually tweeted at MMA Mania this morning. Shame on them. They call themselves an MMA site. You can kiss my ass, because they tweeted Michael Bisping turns down fight with Jacare, which was not the case. I was never asked. It was never offered. I never turned it down. There was no talk of it whatsoever. There was nothing. No one approached me. I've signed a contract to fight CB Dollaway. If the UFC came to me, that's something I would have considered, but they never came to me. I'll be in Montreal on April 25th, and CB Dollaway will be getting an ass kicking, and Jacare and his manager will be next.
I know Gilberto. If you want his number, I've got it.
Really? Yeah. Maybe I'll see him, I'll see him one day.
Yeah, you will do.
We will have words.
Okay.
Jacare.
I wanted to get your opinion, sir, on the upcoming fight between Lyoto Machida and Luke Rockhold. Who do you think takes this one home?
Let me just say something first regarding Luke Rockhold and my fight. He headbutted me in the first round. Blood was pouring out my eye. Disclaimer, whatever. Moving forward, Rockhold versus Machida, it's a great matchup, and I've been going back and forth with this the whole time. Obviously, both great strikers. I would give the speed advantage to Machida. Rockhold has the range. I would say probably the better striker would be Machida, but Rockhold, as I said, he has the range, he has the movement. They're both southpaws, so I think that's going to give them both trouble, because southpaws always have the advantage of being a southpaw against an orthodox fighter. They're always used to that, but the orthodox guy, it's different for them. Now we've got two southpaws. Earlier in the week, I thought Machida would be the winner. Then last night, I kind of changed my mind, and I think Rockhold may pull it off, to be honest. Either way, it's going to be a fantastic fight. I will be tuning in. I would love a rematch with Rockhold, the headbutter, we'll see what the future holds, but I'm sure it's going to be a great fight.
Yeah, they do say statistically, because lefties are so hard to come by, that even a lefty has a hard time finding a partner to train with. So it's not necessarily an advantage for them. How hard does Luke punch or kick?
To be honest, there was nothing really that bothered me in the fight. He headbutted me. It was an accident. I'm having a bit of fun. We clashed heads, and blood was pouring into my eyes. And every time I blinked, all I could see was, a smear of red. So, if you watch the first round, it was okay. It was pretty even. Second round was a completely different fight, because I was struggling to see. I was wiping blood out of my eyes, and he caught me with a head kick. To be honest, I didn't see the kick coming. I was preoccupied with the blood in my eye. Maybe I should have said something to the referee, but I never did that. So really, to answer your question in a roundabout way, not that hard, if I'm honest. He's got good kicks. He caught me with a good kick in the body. That was pretty decent. But I'd say his kicks are definitely harder than his punches. Punching advantage I would give to Machida for sure.
Okay. And have you ever sparred with Lyoto?
I have not. I would love to. I would love to fight him or spar with him, simply out of respect. I've got a lot of respect for Lyoto. He's a fantastic fighter, true martial artist, and nothing but respect for the guy.
Great. All right, Michael, thanks for your opinions.
My pleasure.